think, believe, and feel is real in the world. It doesn't really matter. Do you sort of get it? If you think I'm full of shit, it doesn't really matter. Do you know what I mean? To you, I'm full of shit. To me, I'm speaking truth. Do you sort of get it? There's no, I'm not right, you're not right. There's no hierarchy. To me, I'm right. To you, you're right. Do you sort of get it? It doesn't really matter. It's one of the beautiful things about life is all meaningless in I can live my life feeling like every action, every step I take is meaningful and my life is profound and has so much meaning. But to someone who has never experienced my experience of life through my eyes and my interpretation, it all looks like meaningless action. Do you sort of get it? And it's not to say one is right and one is the other. It's to say that to me it's meaningful, to that observer it's meaningless. And that's the cool thing about life is this understanding and acceptance that it doesn't really matter. We're not out to convince people that I'm right and you're wrong. All right. So we got that out of the way. Now we can get into the fun stuff of understanding the language. So an important thing is whatever language you choose as being language of empowerment for you becomes language of empowerment for you when you introduce belief. If I believe the words I say empower me, irrespective of the words I say, they empower me. Isn't that funny? So it's a really funny thing that if I believe the language I say or I use within myself empowers me, it empowers me. If everyone else thinks that I'm crazy, it doesn't really change the fact. If I believe it empowers me, it empowers me. So we understand this important thing that belief is not rational. We can try and argue about how rational it needs to blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. Okay? When I believe something to be true, it becomes true. Now, this isn't to say that I say I can fly and then I jump off a 30-story building, because that's me trying to change the environment, the external environment. We don't control the external environment. Okay, so when we understand what I'm saying about belief, it's only ever applied to the